Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Ohio Restaurant Association's Daily Dose. My name is Shoshanna Gross. I am the manager for major events with the ORA, and with me today is Todd Bowen. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Shoshanna. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. And thanks for being here today.
Absolutely.
So we have some exciting news. We always like to come to you with good news, especially these days. And that is that the City of Columbus is beginning an expanded patio and on-street dining program. And we got to meet with the City of Columbus and the Columbus Local Restaurant Alliance yesterday to talk through some of those details. So Todd, do you want to walk us through kind of the outline of what the program looks like?
Absolutely. Thanks, Shoshanna. So here at the Ohio Restaurant Association, in conjunction with our Columbus Local Restaurant Alliance, we have been working with cities throughout Ohio, but more specifically the City of Columbus, that they would add, as some other cities have, a program to have expanded patios and expanded on-street dining for restaurants. And we've worked very closely with them, and we are excited that they have worked through a process. And we held a webinar yesterday with the leaders from the 3 city departments that would be involved in the process for any restaurant that is interested in going through the process to either in the parking in front of their restaurant, or if you are somewhere that you've got your own parking lot, that you could expand and have seating and serve customers so that we could have more outdoor dining, because we certainly all know that with capacity limitations, that any additional seating would be very valuable. So the 3 folks that were on our webinar were from the Department of Public Service, the Department of Building and Zoning, and of course the Department of Public Health, because anything we want to make sure is also safe and healthy during coronavirus times. So just briefly, the process that you would go through, there is one process if you want to have some on-street dining in front of your restaurant, where you would be utilizing the parking lane or the public right-of-way. And that's through the Department of Public Service. And then the second would be through the Department of Building and Zoning, and that's if you want to expand into your parking lot. And as I mentioned, they will involve the Department of Public Health, so you do not need to reach out to them. So what I would encourage restaurant owners and operators to do is, we did archive that webinar, so it's certainly available on our ORA website. So certainly check that out. The folks that were on there from the city really did a good job of talking through the process. And then Shoshanna did a great job of putting together an email with the links and all of the documents that you would need for whichever one of those 2 processes you are going through. For everyone that was on the webinar, we sent that email to them already, but if you did not receive that and you were interested, reach out to either Shoshanna or I, and we'll be glad to get that to you.
That's right.
And then the other thing, go ahead.
Yeah. When does the program get started, Todd?
So the great thing is that they are going to try to do this program in pretty short order. They will start looking at your application even now, so you could start beginning the process. And then their goal is that by the 31st, they will begin processing the applications. And they have committed to us that their goal will be to process these in a 3-day time frame. So they really are looking at this as an accelerated pilot program.
Fantastic. Have we seen these kinds of pilot programs work in other cities around Ohio?
Absolutely. So, other cities have done this successfully. Cleveland, Toledo, even many smaller cities have done this. The city of Dublin has even gone one step further, and they've closed down some streets to allow, especially in their new Bridge Park area. And everywhere that has done it has seen great success. It's been both good for the city and good for the dining public and the restaurants involved. So we're excited about that. And the other thing I would add is, make sure if you want to serve alcohol that you reach out to the Department of Liquor Control, and that would be in the email that Shoshanna and I would provide to you, that process. And the Ohio Liquor Control has really been great about doing theirs in a very expedited manner, and just make sure that you're factoring that into what you're doing. And then finally, in relation to this, I would say the Cincinnati Local Restaurant Alliance group also had a call yesterday with Mayor Cranley, and their outdoor dining pilot program has gone so well that they are actually beginning conversations about making it permanent. So if you're an owner or operator in Cincinnati, you probably already have been taking advantage of that, but certainly be encouraged that that might be something that could become permanent. And I was just down in Cincinnati twice last week, dropping my kids off at University of Cincinnati, and what they've done in Over the Rhine and Clifton and some of the other neighborhoods is really remarkable, and has really not only helped restaurants, but just made for much more vibrant streetscapes.
Fantastic. Well, we're really excited to see Columbus join with other cities across the state that have done this, and really hopeful that it does help with creating some more capacity for our Columbus restaurants.
Absolutely. We're always excited to do this work to help restaurants. We are very glad that Columbus is now joining the ranks of the other cities doing this. And we don't want to belabor too much the process, because that's available again at our webinar or in the email that we could provide to you. And then the final thing, Shoshanna, we've been working very diligently on putting together an Ohio Restaurant Association golf outing that would be a combination supporting our advocacy efforts and our education foundation. So definitely go to our website under events for the Golf Classic. That'll be on October 5th at New Albany Country Club, and it'll be a great way to see other colleagues in the restaurant industry and support the important work that we're doing both through our education foundation and our advocacy efforts. So we would appreciate you guys taking a look at that.
Yes. Great. Well, thank you so much, Todd. As always, a lot going on, and glad to talk to you about it.
Awesome. Thanks, Shoshanna.